is the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up.
You're giving me this bowl because I'm about to use it. Hey.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback.
Okay.
I was like looking around like this.
You know what else is a big thing that I hated for Josh was
first carry for Raheem Mostert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Raheem Mostert, the
Brandon, 5 yards on that
should
run.
message y'all ordinance menu.
You're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They message y'all ordinance menu. Madden players, y'all different.
After the
if 2K changed the controls, I'll stop playing. Promise you. Like, some games be like, oh yeah, let's change the controls. This will be more intuitive, and it's just weird.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I like the screen being called here early in the game.
I can understand changing the look of something, or like the order of something.
When guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen.
You ain't downloaded the Madden yet?
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, I thought it looked like what?
This is the person that's been good at Madden for I don't know how long.
That's where the return stops. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also
said, I ain't waiting on Madden to
push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel
I've never been here. What's this?
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage.
Shadow keeps up. Why is my hands vibrating like
their
that?
spot and stacked him up.
Hey. I don't like that.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
What am I here for?
Eric Armstead brought him down.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Cooper's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Hey, yo. I don't like that.
A first down carry by Elliott. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Tackled by Quan Alexander.
Oh, that's a big dude.
A gain of a yard.
That is a big dude.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Flush to his right. That one complete to Elliott. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Oh. This is loot.
First down, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
What the hell?
He said, oh. Yeah.
I've never even seen that in Madden.
When he say it like that, I'm pissed. That boy got problems.
A first down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Get you.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Zerline for the Cowboy field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And Zerline's kick
I
is
found
good.
you.
And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
Hey, y'all did not have to do me like that.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
A gain of 16 on the play. But it's 3rd down.
A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away.
How do I get up? Oh, okay.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
You just gotta feel it out. I mean, it's your first game.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got a 3-0 lead
like
in
that's
the
a big
football
part
as they
of
start
any
1st
sports
and
game
10.
is figuring out the agility.
Prescott from the gun. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the pickup. And it'll move the chains. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Let me breathe.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
I'm actually sick that I didn't get that.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 19 yards that time for number 19.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41.
Yeah.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 39, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
54, right there, 54 Mike. Let's go deep, tighten up.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted.
He's a powerful enemy,
y'all. Near the 26. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going.
Nope.
Flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
Give me a life.
Mitch Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So it didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense.
I seen somebody was playing Madden, and they were like, the jump hurdle is OP.
Has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
The Jurdle.
Prescott now.
Okay.
Escaping the pressure right. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. This is Mostert. Give him 9 on the carry there, but they'll be left still with a 3rd and long situation.
On the tackle. A 9-yard gain on the play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They changed that shit again?
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. Oh, Gould missed it. It's no good. Line to the left, off the mark, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott, he'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Oh, my God. Tackle and
Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 55 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
I know, I tried throwing away, though. I tried throwing away, so I didn't.
Draw play, Garoppolo gives to Mostert. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
Mostert, the ball carrier. Tyrone Crawford on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there, and it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Yo.
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
So not much time to speak of in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
And his guys annoying.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, there's a limit to each like mission or whatever it is.
The 49er offense set to get this drive
needed
underway.
that.
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially give me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Play action. Garoppolo. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's third down.
Complete. It's third down and 7 yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Kendrick Moore. It's now.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
For the 49ers.
Taking it about the 16. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
For San Francisco.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Eluding the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Was it illegal touching?
He was touching him.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 6 there on first. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Number 31,
Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position, When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
54-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
I'm going to do like a party chat for a second. I'll grab that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Ward.
No running
Let's
room for
go.
Zeke on first down
Let's
as
go,
he'll maybe
Ward.
get a yard out of that.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
I did because it was like I had to respect it.
On first down, Elliott. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Now Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Chidobe with a pick. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
By the 49ers.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
4-yard line.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st down.
Mostert. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st down.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Trent Taylor there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. But now it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Garoppolo. And that's incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked by Darryl Worley. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. That'll bring up second down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, third down. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short. So it'll be third and less than a yard. They will run again with Coleman. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of a yard brings up fourth down.
They'll run it with Coleman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. I like that call. I'm assuming you're with me.
I am. I'm totally with you. And to me, they saw something that they liked there. Because, let's face it, it's going to be a mass of bodies. But it feels like the head coach has said, my best runner over my best blocker, give it to me right now.
And you only needed 1 yard where they were on the other side of the field. Seems like a no-brainer.
If we can't get one.
I'll holler at y'all later, man. Alright, folks.
Oh, there's no challenge, bro. Peace out.
Yard. What are we doing out here?
Clinton Dix on the coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Niners on third down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is third and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Turnover that just got them the football back. Obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The tackle by D. Ford. 4 yards.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
The 35-yard line.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. 20, 10, touchdown,
Gabriel.
Cowboys. CD Lamb.
Gabriel.
Second touchdown of the
Let me find out your ass is still asleep. You better be sleepwalking out here.
What you mean?
Because I was on the game with you when I went to sleep.
Is it bad blood that went into this one?
I got off a little before already.
I better be sleepwalking. Because you was on the game when I went to sleep, and I just woke up, and you still in the game.
Well, in between that,
And this
basically
one
you
travels
let
out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick
played.
try.
Oh. God damn.
What's going on?
My body tired. But my mind real awake. But my mind real awake right now.
You're awake, but your body fatigued.
Yes, sir.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They
Yeah, chilling
expected
with
it
my
and got there and
friends,
popped it free.
aka my brother's friend.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd
Playing,
down.
they playing that new man. It's got the yard in it. It's basically
Normally being
like
a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
How you feeling this morning, Gabe?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Oh my God.
Samuel complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Oh my goodness, that boy just dicked me.
That's what I felt like when I fucking slept, dude. I mean, when I stretched, dude.
At the 7.
That nigga still, his voice still waking up
San
already.
Francisco. Touchdown.
Dante Pettis.
I'm just grinding out
yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm grinding out on Destiny a little
And
bit,
it's
I guess.
no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
Putting the wrist runner on, you feel me?
And the Cowboys are able to recover.
They got this weapon in the game that
so they touched him before
when you're
10, and that's
getting shot and you're taking arc damage, any form of arc damage, you don't have to
going
reload.
after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
What the hell?
They'll run with Elliott. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Now 2nd and 6 at the Niners' 33-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Well, Prescott here to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Kicked off by Quan Williams. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Oh, yeah.
Likely this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. On first down, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy. Put him on a man-to-man to try.
And he will go down, a Cowboy sack. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
3rd and 15.
Machine gun calibrated frame. Good stuff. Ooh, shot his ass.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
I feel like I'm on a large-ass conquest. Like,
from the gun,
all these quests they give you in Destiny.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Anthony Brown. All I can do up here is just shake my head. 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time.
Got extra testosterone. You can do 1,000 push-ups.
And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I love this gun. Hey,
second down.
quit shooting me like
that. Just
hold
that
on.
first read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing here, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
You are indeed
force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Jimmy Ward.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
This gun feels good.
Flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder.
Why are you existing right now? Why are you doing that?
And created a foul.
Akello Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man.
Oh, we got rate. We already got the rate.
Come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
I'm gonna throw this baby nigga.
He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got him. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on first. This will be caught at about the 5. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
In this game.
From the 3, second and a yard.
Like, it feels like I'm dealing with the extra unstable FE7, but I can aim.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Today's final score.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover.
All right, well, we'll see you
they were
adults
doing
later.
all the dictating, right? They dealt the...
Back, Jack.